treat it like a tattoo. The way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby, I got you.
What's up, YouTube? It's KykydaGoofy back at another YouTube video. So today we got into a little story time. As y'all see by that thumbnail, see by the title, you already know what we finna get into. But before we get into that, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you know every time I post. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it in tune. Go ahead and follow all the socials as well. I told y'all I was going to get back to more to the video type content instead of the reaction video. Sorry, broke a nail. Well, I took my nail off. I'm sorry. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. I don't know how I want to start this story off. I really don't know how, because if you know me, then you know my name and scammer, they go together. But I only say this because I got street smarts. See what I'm saying? I got street smarts. And people think, and they think I already be doing stuff. I don't know why people think that. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't be doing nothing for real. But people gonna talk. It be your own people too. They be talking and stuff. Chatterboxes. But anyway, we're gonna get into the story. Okay, so I gotta set the scene up for y'all to understand how I almost became one. Okay, one of the ones. Okay, so the scene up the scenario I could say, it was about last year around Christmas time. And Christmas time, around Thanksgiving and Christmas time, it's like at the end of the year. At the start of the year, you don't really spend as much money. You spend money, but you don't spend as much as the end of the year, because the end of the year you buy gifts and Thanksgiving coming up and family gatherings just be popping up out of nowhere. Nah, everybody want to get together. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So it was around that time, and it was just if anybody that knows me knows I'm a giver. I love to give people things. I love to see people reaction on their faces, type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And just different little things. I do that throughout the year, but when it comes to Christmas time, I kind of indulge a little in it a lot more than I usually do. So, set the scene up. So, around this time, I don't know, I was feeling sad because I felt like I wasn't doing enough. And overthinking and peer pressure is the worst. If anybody can relate, it's the worst, because I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't doing enough, and I wanted things to get here on time for my people. You know what I'm saying? And then other people that I wanted to, I felt like I didn't have enough money because I splurged on this one a little too much. I splurged on that one a little too much. So it was just I just didn't have enough money to cover everybody like I wanted to, like I intended to. So bad. I was okay, so prior to that, I have a friend. And I known him for a little while, and because we went to school together. I known him for a little while, and I know that he did that type stuff. So I was just but that was a year prior to last year. I knew he did that type of stuff, but I never indulged in that. I think curiosity, I didn't want, not did it, but I was curious one time, but it went just as far as, because he had a Discord or whatever, it just went as far as me joining Discord. But I never paid attention to what was actually going on in there. I didn't care. I didn't even have the motivation to do any of that stuff that, you know what I'm saying, as far as scamming and stuff like that. As far as that, I never had you know what I'm saying, interest in doing that stuff. I just was curious, but I never indulged in it, if that makes sense. I don't know. So I knew he did it, so I was just let me hit this quick little link one time. You know what I'm saying? One time, let me see what it's talking about. I was gonna become big scammer. You know what I'm saying? Big scammer. You know. She did say. Oh, oh my God. But no, I didn't become big scammer. I don't want to become that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to become that, but peer pressure and me overthinking. And I was saying to myself, I was well, what else got me to even do this was, first of all, a side note, what all got me to do this, because I was reading something online, and it was and this girl was I'm looking for the scammers. And I'm you remember, in my head, I'm you remember when you were trying to become a scammer? I was finna become one of the big ring lords. Like, I was finna do my big one. No. Had to sit down and think real quick, okay? So, I was like, okay, let me hit him up. I hit him up. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do it. He was like, okay, well, it's $50 to get all the information or whatever. Because he was my friend. So he was like, I'll give it to you for like $50 or whatever. Something like that. I don't know how the prices work. I don't know how they had a price list set up or whatever you want to call it. So I was like, bet. I ain't had the money right then. So, well, I didn't want to. It's not that I didn't have the money right then. I just didn't want to give it to him yet because I'm just like, he's trying to scam me. You know what I'm saying? But I would hope not. I'm his friend. I would hope not. So I sent the money that Friday because I got paid that Friday. Don't mind the setup in the bag. That's my little gamma setup. I forgot to say that in the beginning of the video. So I had sent him the $50. I never told nobody this. This is my first time telling you this story. I never told anybody this. So parents, if you see this, I was going to become one of them ones. But I quickly realized it wasn't for me. Okay? So sent him the money. Now, I didn't talk to him that day when I sent him the money. I think I talked to him like the next day or like a few days later or something like that. I don't remember. So he calls me. It was the day after work. So it had to be that weekend when I sent it. Because I work on the weekends. So I sent it or whatever. And he called me on the phone. Because I told him I couldn't do it at work. Because I was at work. Of course, I'm not going to talk about scamming at work. You crazy? So I called him when I got home. I called him. And he was like, yeah, it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're friends. So it was like, we was talking about that. And then got into the deep stuff. So as he's talking, I'm not processing nothing. Because in my mind, I'm like, Jakara, you is not finna try to do this. I know you're not even built like that. I'm not built like that to do that. I'm not built like that. First of all, I'm not built like that. I don't want to make that very known. Like, I talk big stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm level-headed to where I'm at. Like, I know what I can and can't handle. I'm not finna push it and go overboard where I can't come back from. You see what I'm saying? So I can push it because I talk big stuff, but I can push it, but I also know what I can and can't handle. So that's why I backed up. Okay? Mind you. So he talking, I'm not processing none of it. Like, when I tell you, y'all, when I tell you, like, he sent me so much stuff, I was just like, so what I'm supposed to do with it? Like, so when I'm sitting there with it, I'm like, so what I'm supposed to do with it? Like, I'm in my head, I'm like, I know you're not gonna do it. And I just want to say this too. I have the timing where God would have made an example out of me. Want to go meet me. I don't want to go to jail, okay? And that's why I say I'm not built for that type of stuff. Because it's a possibility you go to jail for scamming. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it. Hey, hands up. I thought I was shaking for a minute. Hands up. I'm not built for jail. See, trying to hit a quick lick, somebody went trying to touch on me in jail. And I ain't having it, okay? I'm not built for that. I'll tell somebody in a minute. If it come down between me or you going to jail, it's definitely going to be you. It's never going to be me. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm finna go to jail or hurt or shot up over nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just period. I'm not finna do that. I know my limits. I just can't. I have to express this because it's just like, because y'all gonna understand that I'm not built for that kind of stuff. Like, when I tell you God would have made an example out of me, I'd have been one of them ones. Because, you know, everybody say, oh, do this quick little lick and you'll get this much, you know. Because I only wanted like a little couple $100. I didn't want like big money. Like, I didn't want like, you know, bands, you know what I'm saying? Bands to make up. Like, I didn't want all that. Like, I didn't want that. I just wanted a couple $100 to get back on track to what I was doing. I didn't want like to fully indulge in that because I already knew what the risk would be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to. I was too scared. Honestly, I was scared. I don't care. I said, I don't care. I was scared. And I'm glad I was, because I backed out. Yep, sure did. Yep, sure did. I don't care. I backed out because I felt like the information I was getting, I could have went to jail just by knowing. And you know what I'm saying? And it didn't sit right in my spirit that I knew that type of information. So I don't know, literally, y'all, we got off the phone, right? I told him, mind you, he didn't even want to get off the phone. He was still telling me stuff. I felt incriminated. So I was just like, hey, bro, like, I'm going to call you back, dog. Like, I got to get ready for work, because I got work the next morning, which I did. I had work. I didn't have time to be trying to get information. I had to go to work. That's where the money at. That's guaranteed money. I can't worry about this one. And I'm a newbie. I can't work like that. I can't function like that. And that's also another thing too, is like, I can't, like, the peer pressure. And I think a lot of people, like, in the younger generation, it's peer pressure to get money to keep up with the next person. And it wasn't like I was trying to keep up with the next person. It was just kind of like I was in my own head about stuff, about certain things, and it kind of led me to that, which I never should have been even. All right, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to cut a little. Get right. I had to transition a video. My phone had ran out of storage. Okay, that's why I pay for storage now. But yeah, so I forgot where I forgot where I was at. So at that point, it was just like I said, I had to go to work the next morning. So I was just like over it at that point. All that stuff I was feeling incriminated. So I just got off. So I just got off the phone. So I got off the phone, and I'm just like, Jakara, if you do this, it's like it was gonna like hunt me for real. I don't know, like I just can't, like I can't do that. I couldn't. So I don't know if it was a couple days, a day, or like 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I told him, I just texted him, I just sent this long message. I said I just couldn't do it. I didn't even doing it, but I tell you, I didn't even start the process yet. I just couldn't do it. I told him, well, I'm a paraphrase. I just basically like all this information is just too much. I'm acting like I was going through a breakup. All this information is too much. I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm not even that type of person. Like, I couldn't. I literally could not. I could not do it. And he was like, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm acting like I'm going through a real breakup. I just didn't want to become a scammer. I just didn't want to. And like, I promise you, dog, like, to whoever do it out there, you do you. But I'm gonna do me, and I can't do it. And I'm glad I did not do it, because it was like, it would have hurt me to know that I went that far to do it. You know what I'm saying? It would have hurt me, and it would have been on my conscience. And now it's like, humbly speaking, all praise to the Most High for I'm touching more money now. So it's just like, I don't got to want for anything. So I don't got to go to the next person to want for anything. So I really thank God for that. But yeah, I was scared. As basically it, I didn't want that conscience on me, and I'm glad I didn't do it. I can say I ain't never scammed nobody. I can say that, and I'm glad about that. I'm really glad, because it would have hurt me to know that I would have did that to somebody, or like, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he tried to come back and was like, you know, you can help me do this little Cash App thing or something like that. I said, no, I thought about it, because at that time I thought about it, because I was just like, I still want the cash, but I was like, nah, that ain't even me. I think the next day later I said it again. Yeah, I can't, like, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I'm just so glad I couldn't do it. Like, that would have hurt me for real. Y'all don't understand. If you know me, then you know that, like, I couldn't do stuff. Like, I couldn't do nothing like that. And it's just like, I think it's my conscience and stuff like that. I couldn't do it. Like, certain things I just could not do. Because my conscience. Like, certain things, it's like when I feel bad, I feel bad. Like, my stomach actually started to hurt. That's why I don't like to, well, I can't say that, but only when people try me. Just know that when it's only when people try me. I can't hurt people's feelings, like, on purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? In an evil, intentional way. You know what I'm saying? If I hurt your feelings by playing, then I'm going to obviously say sorry. Okay, y'all. My phone had ran out of storage again. Hold on. Let me fix the camera. Here. Okay. So, sorry, y'all. My phone had ran out of storage again. That little 99 cent not working. But, yeah. But, y'all, that's really much the end of the story. For real, for real. I'm just gonna do it. I don't see how y'all do it. Some of y'all scammers. I don't see how y'all do it. Y'all must really want that little lick. Because, baby, I couldn't have nobody touching me. I'm sorry, but I have to say this, like, I like my freedom way a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Be freely, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want recess time. I don't want that. I used to do that at school, baby. I don't need to do that as no adult. Like, that just seemed real childish to me. I'm so, like, no, I can't, like, that can't be, like, I act like I'm hard now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not act like, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, I forgot. Like I said about people's feelings, like, unless somebody try me, then I'll try intentionally hurt your feelings. No offense, but, like, if you try me, then, yeah, it's like that. But, like, if I'm playing or, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a nice person, I'm genuinely nice, for real, if you really get to know me. Yeah, I just don't and try to intentionally hurt nobody's feelings, for real. Sometimes I do it without trying to. It's just sometimes how my demeanor comes off. It's a lot. Like, because I have a bad attitude. So it's just like, it may come off as that. But it's like, it's in no harm, no way, shape, or form. But yeah, it's just like, I like my freedom way too much, like, to be going to jail. Because I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to do nothing strange for a piece of change. I don't want to have to do nothing strange for some commissary. Because they going to take my lunch. Well, I'm not going to, like, no, I'm not going to say they're going to take my lunch, but I'm going to try to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling nobody just punk me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never gave just straight up just start punking me. Like, it never gave that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm going to be scared, though. I'm going to be nervous. I don't never want... Y'all see this face? I'm genuinely scared. I do not want to go. Like I said, and, like, just words of advice for real. If your friend ever put you in a situation, and this is not no shade towards him, but, like, and you know what I'm saying, I appreciate him for understanding and not making me go on with it, like, making me try to, like, egg me on to do it. He a real friend. And I say, y'all might not be like, no, he not a real friend because he was giving you all the information. It didn't matter about the information at the time because he didn't egg me on to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was my choice. Everybody got a choice. It was my choice to indulge in it, and it was my choice to, you know what I'm saying, get my money up or whatever and whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying, it was also my choice to back out, in which I did. And so, and he also respected my decision. You know, some people be like, oh, no, you just a punk. You just scary and stuff like that. He never treated me like that. So, it's like he genuinely wanted me to get money. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a little quick little lick, but he genuinely wanted me to get money and stuff. And I just wasn't with what's called curiosity. Definitely killed the cat. Because it wasn't finna be me. So, yeah. But that's basically it. But, yeah, if that's your friend, like if that's your friend, your real friend, if that's your friend would never put you in a position where you would have to go to jail over something or anything. You don't have to be scamming. You don't, like, they would never put you in a position for a risk for you to be put in jail. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I worded that wrong, but y'all know what I mean. But yeah, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't put you in a situation like that. So if your friend didn't put you in a situation where it would have been you or them, definitely pick you. And I'm saying that right now. I'm not, and like I said, and y'all might think I'm a snitch or something like that, but it never gave snitch, but it never gave I'm finna give up my freedom for you. You know how people say, like, you know, they'll do a bid for their friend? I never do a bid for my friend. Because you are not my friend. If you put me in a position to do a bid for you, I'm so sorry. It's not finna go down like that. It's not gonna go down like that this way. I hope y'all are the same. Don't let y'all, please don't let you or your people too, because everybody got a choice. Regardless of anything, they made the choice. They made the bed. Now they gotta lie in it. Don't let nobody, I mean this for real, Goofy Gang. Don't let nobody get you into some trouble you can't get out of. Matter of fact, don't get into the trouble. If your friend, if it's a constant cycle between you and your friend getting in trouble, and it leads to severe consequences, don't do it. Just stop being their friend. You gonna have to cut them off, sis, bro, whatever you wanna call yourself. You gonna have to cut them off. And that's just that on that. And that's my story. And that's how I survived becoming a scammer. Let me stop playing. I have to burp, y'all. But yeah, that's how I survived, y'all. I ain't gonna care. I almost came one of them ones. But if I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it big, yo. I was gonna do it big. I might as well do it big, nigga. I'm already in it. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing.
Boy, if you don't.
But y'all, that's the end of the story time. If y'all like this, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if y'all want to do more story time. I think I got a couple more stories I could tell. I think. I don't know. I ain't boring. I ain't gonna say I'm sitting here boring, but I don't really do much. I stay in the house. That's because I don't drive. I think that's what it is. I think if I drove, I'd probably have some stories to tell. I think if I got out the house more, I'd probably have some more stories to tell. But I could think of some. I ain't finna lie though. I ain't finna lie. But I did almost become a scammer though. But that's how I survived. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all remember the recent teacher situation, surviving, what's it called? I survived the scammer, girl. Let me get out of here before they try to get me. But like I said, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and turn on those post notifications so you know every time I post a new video, y'all. I really thank y'all for the much love and support. Go tune into all the socials. I be posting from time to time, here and there. It needs to be more, but hey, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I work, girl. I work. Okay, so peace.